I think you need to understand how your own mind works and choose ways of doing science, of teaching yourself science that are well suited to your own mind, and recognize that your mind may be operating in quite a different way than those of other people around you.
Throughout my career, I've learned each of us possesses different creative capabilities. Some of us try a problem briefly and without reward stop. Others can work on a problem for decades before achieving any accomplishment. For example, manufacturing engineers, 1 week of time frame. A design engineer can work for 1 month on a problem. A researcher, 1 year. A scientist, 5 years. And a Nobel scientist willing to work a lifetime solving one problem. I had the chance to meet Kip Thorne, a Caltech professor and Nobel Prize winner, who not only created new scientific theories, but also devised the story behind the movie Interstellar. When I graduated in physics in 1976, I received the book Gravitation. Over the decades of my career in industry, I met the 3 authors, each of whom added a unique say into the book. Most physicists who saw it believed it might be the only copy with personal notes from all 3 authors, each building on the other's message. Just a month ago, in 2026, I was able to present it to the only surviving author, Kip Thorne.
What was your feeling when LIGO first detected a gravitational
For
wave?
me, there was a sense of profound satisfaction that we had made a number of right or wise choices at forks in the road, so that things worked out in the end on a very complicated project that had a huge number of pitfalls.
We then had a short conversation about creativity.
Creative things that I have done are insights that I have in the middle of the night. My subconscious struggling with things that I was struggling with in preceding day or weeks or months, and it somehow sees connections between things that my conscious mind could not see. And I wake up, I write some notes down, and the next morning I look at the notes, and there's some deep insights in those notes.
So this subconscious, are you a classic absent-minded professor walking around campus here?
No, I mean, not really, no. The struggles that I have in trying to understand something is either conversations with colleagues or calculations that I'm doing myself, or some combination of those things. It's not that I'm struggling with things while I'm walking around campus. Struggle is in getting the pieces laid out in my mind. That's done by intense work with colleagues or alone. But then seeing unexpected connections, which are the basis for creativity, usually comes when the subconscious starts chewing on the same what my conscious mind has been chewing. The laws of physics are written in the language of mathematics, but the manipulations of that mathematics are often very complex, and so it takes a lot of time for me during my career. So you need to know what's worth calculating. I translate the laws of physics into mental pictures, and then manipulating the mental pictures gives me insights and guesses as to what's going on. And those guesses then are the foundation for my own physical intuition. And I can then decide on the basis of that intuition what calculations are worth doing to validate or invalidate my thought.
Are you working on something right now? Is there another breakthrough we can expect?
No, I am working primarily collaborations with people in the arts, like the movie Interstellar, but multimedia concerts. We're planning something that will be a combination of poetry and paintings and new compositions of music that fit together with them to convey ideas from science. My mind works much more slowly than other people's. And so what I did was developed ways that once I learn something, I know it very deeply. I don't have to relearn it. Those techniques with creativity coming in the middle of the night, it's all closely related. It comes out of how my own mind works.
Yeah. But that's so different than today. Everything is 10-second Instagram.
Yeah.
Slip, slip, slip.
It just goes past me.